Hi, I'm Dr. Sharon Fong. I'm a physical therapist at Premier Physical Therapy at the 96th Street location.
I'm Kara Corsiniti. I'm Sharon's student from Upstate Medical University.
Today I'm going to teach Kara how to set up a proper workstation ergonomics. A lot of us sit for up to 8 hours a day. By sitting those prolonged periods of times, we end up developing neck or low back pain, sometimes repetitive wrist and elbow injuries too from doing that, repetitive strain injuries. A good ergonomic program can help prevent some of these injuries from happening. So the first thing that we're going to take a look at is Kara's chair. When it comes to an ergonomic chair, you look for something that's really adjustable. We want the arms to be adjustable, the height of the chair to be adjustable. We're also looking for the baseboard to be about 5 prongs out. That gives our bodies the proper support. Okay, so Kara, come stand up. Actually, stay seated. As we first take a look at Kara, she's actually fairly low on the chair. It's not too bad of a height, but if she goes and looks to the workstation, you can see how she looks kind of really short here, right? So the first thing we're going to do is bring Kara out. Come stand up. And so this chair is actually pretty great when it comes to adjusting height and the arm height too. So we are going to raise the chair up for her. So go ahead and sit down, Kara. That actually might be a little too high, so let's stay down there. There we go. And so now she's sitting at a better height where we're looking for about a 90-degree angle for her knee and a 90-degree angle for her hip here. Her feet are both on the floor. We need both feet on the floor to properly support ourselves, and this will support her low back and the rest of her upper body when she's sitting at work all day. Okay. The next thing that we're going to look for is our arm position. We're looking for her as she sits with good posture, that the elbow is at 90 degrees, properly supported with the arm angle here. So we can adjust it either higher. So if she was up here, you can see how it might put more stress on her shoulder. We're actually looking for that to be all the way down for her, right? So she has now good support. You're going to slide all the way forward for me. Sometimes, the chair leans back too far or can be pushing you too far forward. There's ways to adjust it. Some chairs have lumbar supports where you can pop them forward and it can support the low back portion here. Other times you can take a towel and roll it up, maybe put it in the low back here so that it kind of forces you to sit up a little bit better. Now we're talking about how this chair is really adjustable. If you are somebody that doesn't have a good adjustable chair here, and the height can't really change, you can probably put something either under your feet, under your bottom to make it so that you are more adjustable. Or if your feet don't reach the floor, same thing. You can put something under your feet there. Okay, so she is now set up with the chair properly. The next thing what we're going to look at is the keyboard. We want the keyboard to be right under her fingers when her elbows are at 90 degrees. So she actually looks like she could maybe go up a little bit higher so that she's not really kind of shrugging her shoulders here. Let's try that a little bit. Come back out here. Let's bring you up some. And so now she's actually too high off of the ground. Her feet no longer touch. So taking something about that height would be really beneficial so that she has that proper support under her feet again, right? So now her elbows are at 90 degrees. She is properly supported. And now the keyboard is right under her fingertips. The second thing that we're looking for is that the mouse is right next to the keyboard there. So we're looking for things to be all within this safe zone in this degree and angle through here. The next thing we're going to look at is the monitor of the computer. The height of the monitor, the black part or the top of the screen should be at eye level or at a 20-degree angle down. It should never be up or too far down where you have to look down at the computer. So let's take a look at her eye angle. Actually, she's right at the eye level of the top of the screen, and she's looking slightly down on it, which is perfect here, right? The distance of the screen should be about 20 inches away from the face. So she might actually push in just a little bit if we were to measure that. And it's almost like the screen feels like it's too close, and you look at it and you're saying, wow, this is really close. But as the day goes on, our eyes start to get tired and we start to lean forward to look at the screen. So it is actually a little bit better that it is closer. All right, the next thing that we want to take a look at is the things that you use very frequently. Sometimes we use the phone a lot. If you're on the phone constantly, you actually want that phone to be within that same range that I was talking about earlier, that safe zone here. So if you are somebody that uses the phone a lot, you actually want to bring it closer because you're repetitively going to pick up that phone. That sounds about right. Those are all the major things that we have to take a look at all day when it comes to setting up a good workstation. If you have any questions, you can continue to look at our blog and onto our website or contact a physical therapy clinic.